Hello guys, so I'm Alexa, turn the volume down. So as you can see, I'm prepared something for the hot pot today because it's the Chinese New Year and I actually got a lot of stuff. It's too much for myself. So I've got some veggies here. This is a hot pot and I have like 2 different flavors. I don't know if you guys can see that. But these are some typical veggies. This this potato is getting a little bit darker because I chopped it for a while. So as you can see, I've got the seaweed, the bean curd, of course mushroom. I love mushroom. And so potato and sweet potato. Sweet potato is great in hot pot. Let's see. Okay, it's simmering right now, but we are going to give it a couple more minutes. And I've got some corns and, of course, some green veggies. Let me put this around. And I don't know if you can see you cannot see. You can actually see this from this screen. The rice cooker, I made some yogurt. So in about 2 hours or so, the yogurt is going to be done. And here are some greens. Because of the size of the camera, we can't get everything in there. This is, can you see this? You can see a little bit. So this is a sauce base. Okay, this is promising. I'm gonna give it another minute. So this is like a peanut-based sauce. So this sauce is what you dip into. I think this is going good. Can you see? It's actually like boiling. The outside, this is a grill. I don't know if I'm gonna try this. Right now the grill is not on. So I have some packed meat here. These are vital when you are having hot pot. I forgot to buy the meatballs, the frozen meatballs, but honestly, this is plenty food for me, so I don't even worry about it. And now we better cut this meat open because this is boiling. Now, when you see the boil like this, that's when you know it's done. I forgot to grab my chopsticks. One moment. Alexa, turn up the volume. So once it's boiling like this, that's when you can put the meat in it. So I always go with 2 kinds of meat. This is the lamb roe, and then this is the beef roe. Because together they make this flavor so much better. Usually you do the meat first. So this is a spicy one, and this one is my favorite tomato soup base. And they're great. So usually you put meat in both sides for some different flavor. So you gotta buy the meat roes because once you have the meat roes, what you get is they can be cooked super fast. But if you don't have the meat roes, they're not going to be cooked very fast. To help with the speed, you could also put a lid on, and I'm going to put some beef in it. Can you see the pot? I'm wearing some funny, ridiculous hair clips because I know I look like a 7-year-old, but that's okay. So these actually means fortune, like good fortune. like prosper. So that's something that you would wish as a New Year thing. This is, of course, chopsticks. If you don't like reaching out with your chopsticks, what you can also get is something like this. Make sure it has holes so you can scoop them out. I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes. I'm pretty excited. I was on the phone call with my parents. I just wish them, Happy New Year, this and that. And every year we have to say season's greetings for parents, for your relatives, etc. So it's very important to say hello to them first thing in the morning. Whew, this is definitely done. Awesome. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Ooh, I'm excited. So you can dip in this sauce, and then you can eat it. Awesome. This is a spicy one. Let's try with the tomato one. Alexa, turn the volume up. I'm putting more soup base in it because the flavor is a little bit light. I'm adjusting the heat so they don't overboil the meat. Ooh, this is done. And for the meat, sometimes you can fish it in your bowl so they don't overcook. Now, because they are already meat roast, so they're very easy to cook. You definitely don't want to overcook them. You can always put the meat first, and then you can drop some veggie in it. So I'm gonna drop this and drop some of these sweet yams in it. You guys see the boiling thing? It's really, really nice. Usually these veggies takes forever, so you can put them to boil for a longer period of time. pretty good. This is seaweed. I love those. They're so good. Because it's just me here, so I can leave it boiling. If you have a lot of people joining you, you could always put the lid on, so they will help it to boil much faster. This is a grill. The grill is not on right now. So, have you guys seen this before? Do you know what this is? This is a bean curd. Not a lot of people like it, but I really do. So what you wanted to do, make sure they are properly boiled. You see? They're all together, so you could just tear them. This side is the tomato flavor. This side is a spicy flavor. I'm gonna put them in each. Can you see this flower that I bought today? I bought these. And I think they're really cute and really festive because it's Spring Festival. I was trying to incorporate this right in front of the hot pot, but I think it's gonna mess up with the flower. So I'm putting it in the back. But I love them. They're such like vibrant color. It is so beautiful. Hello from New York. I love your videos. I watch them every day. Happy New Year. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. I can hardly read your name from all this steam. I know. I love hot pot too. So now you can see it's bubbling really crazy. So I'm going to adjust the heat a little bit so it's not that crazy. I think I should put more meat in it. These meat already. Do I have meat on this side? So because it's just me eating this, I don't mind use this chopsticks. This is like tomato, not spicy. This is spicy one, but I don't mind. If you have multiple people joining you, you will be using like a public spoon or a public chopsticks, whatever you wanted to use. I'm gonna put more meat in it because I'm not seeing any meat and I'm not happy about that. If you want to go with like a veggie hot pot, it's totally possible. It really just depends on the personal flavor. So I have the beef roast here. Oops. As you can see, once the frozen meat gets in there, it stops bubbling really quick. I'll put something in there. Don't worry. I think this bag of meat is more frozen up than I thought. Can you see this? It's all together like this. I can't eat that much meat. I'm struggling to get them out. I'm curious to see what Chinese music they have on Spotify. Alexa, Play Spring Festival music.
Spring Festival by Heart of the Dragon Ensemble from Spotify.
That's so interesting. Oh wow. I'm actually very familiar with this music. You're pretty accurate. I'm shocked. Alexa, next. Alexa is confused. Alexa, next to music. Next to song. Maybe I'm not saying it right. They're so confused right now. Alexa, play Chinese music. Can you hear the bubbling sound?
Mix from Spotify.
我想有你在我身边，但距离怎么看不清？一阵秋风踩进了被窝，都闭上眼睛，自己说原谅。
This is not ready yet.
错过的是心随着时间
Meet
在漂流，看着不同的生活里。 找寻共同的记忆，试着学会再相信爱情。记得什么时候开始把你说的每一句话放在心上，才发现原来很久没这样。闭上眼看天空，看不见记忆中那种浪漫，还是那说不出。
I don't trust these.
我真的好喜欢你的遗憾，不是我怀疑，而是我在意，我只是在意你有没有一样在意我。到头来想着你的笑，是我最幸福的时候。同样回到是一个下不停的大雨中，左边肩膀这次没湿透。我戴着耳机
Did you guys know this? It's very popular here in America.
人群再一次听歌和你相同的旋律。
I'm going to put a little bit of this in my sauce jar. Like this.
闭上眼看天空，看不见记忆中那种浪漫，但是那说不出。我真的好喜欢你的遗憾，不是我怀疑，而是我在意，我只是在意你有没有一样在意我。到头来想着你的笑，是我最幸福的时候。
Thinking this one might be done. It's been boiling for a while. I really want some veggie. It's a lot to keep eating meat. I'm going to put these corns one at each side. So this is the spicy one. This is the tomato. Ooh, that was bad. One thing that I don't enjoy is to clean the pot after hot pot. It's always a nightmare. And the other thing is, unless you plan to spend additional hours cleaning them the next day, you better clean it the same day, because it can, like, all the oil could just stay in there. So it's very difficult to clean.
看到了今天，让我每刻每夜听着最爱的唱片，当我书本每一页
Alexa, speak up.
我天真的诺言，不怪我在浪费时间，是你的无条件成就了这一切，是你让我看
You
见
try this thing
天空
first.
没有极限，我的未来不变。
This one is done.
我真的会飞向更未来的明天，借梦落入一个月，回头看看从前，看看镜子里的你，带着曾经的我，你走了多远？多少次我心里浮现时空的画面，多少片浪语汹涌的来到耳边，多少眼瞬间，你是否也曾如日如年，差一点沦陷。当我默默地仰望着再来的春天，当我默默地把眼泪留在心里面，让一切未来谁不走了眼。
This is a good way to test to see if it's done. I just poke it. If you can poke through, that means it's good. I think this one is good.
想了这一切，是你让我看见天空没有
A little bit hard, so maybe not. I don't think this one is done because it's quite thick. Let's try. Let's try this one. This one is done. It's very hot though. So I don't have meatballs in today's hot pot, but you gotta be very, very careful if you have meatballs because they have additional soup mince in it. So it's very hot, it can shout in your mouth. Believe it or not, every year we have people sent to the hospital because they burnt their throat. I'm going to try to put a little bit more. They all stick together. I love this. This is so good. Do they jump? What do you mean, do they jump? You mean the meatball? I just saw that. I think the veggies done. Now when it start from small. I'm not sure what do you mean do they jump? You mean the meatballs? So what I was trying to say is the meatballs has soup mince in it. And so when you bite it, if you're not be careful, the soup will shout out inside your mouth. So a lot of people get burned, their throat get burned. Same thing with the sweet dumplings. You gotta be careful. But I don't have those today. I think those meats are done. I haven't got a hang of this machine, I think the heat is either too hot or too cold.
难道这就是爱情的规则？学会承受不
I'm gonna keep it this way.
放手，就像舍得
I want to eat a mushroom. I love mushroom. Any of you guys love mushroom? I don't know if this mushroom is done, but mushroom always takes a lot of time to make sure it's done. I don't know. I'm just gonna give it a couple more minutes.
我们只剩今天，怎么奢求以后？如果你发现我不再要的那些牵强理由
I'm wearing this apron because a lot of the things will just come at you.
属于我的愧疚，我深深的回忆，像是留在你身后。如果你发现我已来不及了，却紧紧说，我想我会责备我离开的理由。
I am so hungry today because I have this plans and I was basically fasting, but I wasn't. I had some dumplings for lunch and then I was anticipating this since I don't know this very morning. What's the difference? So this one is tomato, this one is spicy. I love mushroom fried in salt and butter. I know that. So in China, Alexa, turn the volume up. Turn the volume down. Alexa, turn the volume down. Alexa refused to surrender. So in China we have fried mushrooms as well. It's also a dish. I'm just gonna manually turn it down. Alexa be like, I refuse to turn it down because today's my day to shy as well. This one is mushroom, this one is spicy. So usually when you see this, we call it 鸳鸯锅. So which means you have two different sides. I'm gonna turn it down for now because it's over boiling. So usually you always have a spicy side because a lot of people love spicy one. And in terms of the other side, you don't need to go with tomato necessary. We have different kinds. Let me show you the packaging I've got here. So this is the spicy one. I think this is called sauce. Oh, sorry, that's French. I shouldn't be reading that one. They just call it hot sauce. They should be mentioning the spiciness, but you can tell this is pretty obvious. This is a spicy one. And I'm going to show you. This is the tomato one. The tomato is right here. And in China, this is a very famous hot pot brand in China. And I queued 2 hours to get there. That's crazy. And when you got there, if you were a girl, they hand you the hair ties so you can tie your hair up. Because I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's actually steam going on. And I turned down the heat in my house because I'm very warm. And they hand you the apron because it's going to, get messy and you don't want that. Yeah, it's great. You have different options. You can put the original flavor in there. I think I have that packaging. So yeah, you can go with whatever flavor. Alexa, resume. Alexa's like, I don't want to work with you. You're so difficult to please. And it's time for me to eat. trying to keep track of the veggie, like when I put them in there. Oh, I like this song. I'm trying to read you guys' message. Happy New Year, Bunny. I love that. This year's animal, it is so cute. And someone got me a gift. Oh, thank you so much. And send the roses. That's awesome. I got tulips today, and this is the festival time, so you got to do that. Do you use a special pit to make this, or could you make it on the stove? So this is just an easier version. Now, if you have a pot that you can just keep it simmering, you know what I mean? Because right now you can see it's boiling. The way how I do is there is a button here, so I kind of like adjust it. It's less of a work. If you wanted to devote yourself to adjust the pot, you can do that. But usually I buy this because it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to prepare that. In the middle of me preparing for today's dinner, I had to take some snacks. Let me show you. I ain't lying. These are my donuts because when I was just preparing this, I was like, I'm very, very hungry. I cannot wait to get all this settled and eat them. It's going to take forever. So I ate a donut. It's like, I need that. Do you guys know what animals are you? Like this year is the year of rabbit and next year is the year of dragon. It's pretty cool. I think the first batch of mushroom definitely gonna be done. If it's not done, it doesn't make sense. You know, when I moved to America, I realized there are some sounds that I can't listen to. I just no longer have access to it. And these are some not tomato. I keep saying tomato. These are potatoes and sweet yams. These are something that you can just prepare. Of course, you just chop them up. Oh, I'm excited about this mushroom. So let me show you something about the mushroom. In China, we have xianggu, and usually you need to cut it like in different ways, so it looks prettier, like cuter when it's set in the soup. Can you see that? It's something like that. Actually, I might just drop this one there. Oh, hot. That mushroom is so hot. Oh gosh. That mushroom was hot. So I have packs of meat here. If you have friends over, you could just kind of keep those meat right next to you. So whenever you want more, you could just put more. Because a good rule of thumb is always to fish them out. In a minute or so when it's boiling, so you don't overcook it. I love this. Now in American supermarket, I saw the big one, big bok choy. I love the smaller one. This is the one that growing up, I eat it. And the big one, I don't think it's tender. The big one is too crazy. This one, I think, tastes like home. You know what I mean? It's just some dish tastes like home. So you just want them. I know you think it looks like a lot, like I'm having a lot, but hot pots in China is all about sit with friends and then talk. So it's like right now I'm talking with you guys. It's the same thing. So talk about what's going on with each other or just gossip. I don't know. Spring festival time is a daunting time for a lot of people because they were like, oh, you got married. Have you got kids? How much do you earn? Have you got a house? Something like that. They always ask you. But it's also a lot of fun, you know. You can drink some liquor, go with hot pot. But usually, I don't know. I mean, I'm not a guy, but I don't see a lot of people actually drink liquor with this because I don't think it goes well with each other. Let me see that question. Do Chinese market not sell packages with the vegetables? You need to save the work. Tell the difference between the new mushroom and the older one. I know. I've noticed that the cooked mushroom sometimes shrink a little bit. Now the thing is, I like in terms of the pre-chopped ones, I don't like them. I don't buy them. I don't trust them. You know what I mean? Like I don't know how long they've been chopped and left on the supermarket. I know they have the so-called expiration date or the best date, but I trust myself with the fresh ones. So I seldom buy the pre-chopped ones, except those frozen meat. Those meat rolls, you kind of have to buy the rolled up ones. But then again, they are the frozen ones. You kind of like keep them for months and months. So I'm not worried about that. For delivery, funny you mentioned that because you know you can order delivery and then not delivery, the pickup right from the supermarket. But I only order the packaged stuff. I don't order grocery because I don't trust them pick out the fresh ones that I would like. You know what I mean? Not saying they're not doing a good job. I think they're doing a great job. It's just that when I go out there and pick out my veggies, I know exactly the one that I want. Yeah, exactly. You could definitely drink beer with that. Here's the thing. I don't drink any liquid with that because that means I won't be able to eat as many meat as possible. I don't think they're gonna do that. I don't think they're gonna do the poison thing. That's crazy. But let's see. I'm shocked because that mushroom is actually not properly done, the one that I ate. I'm scared. I might got poisoned from the mushrooms. But you know what? I'll just leave that mushroom there forever. Literally like forever. Seaweed should be good. Seaweed is another thing you need to boil for a significant amount of time before you know they're good. Oh my god! A rabbit stew? I've never had a rabbit stew. I think when I was very little, one day my mom said, "Do you want this?" I was like, what is that? And she said, "That's rabbit meat." And I'm like, you know, because I was little and I thought rabbit was really cute. I was like, I can't eat them. I tried a little bit. I don't carry it too much, and that was like the last time I had rabbit meat. I know. Talking about inflation. Think about the Chinese currency exchange with the U.S. currency exchange. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Oh my god, the seaweed is so good. I might need to wash a couple more. Oh my god, the seaweed is so good. I normally wouldn't say this, but I think the seaweed is better. It's even better than the meat there for some reason. It just hit the right spot, you know what I mean? All right, another challenge is to eat this corn. This is always a challenge. So what I've been doing, I've been eating the corn like this. Oh, did you see that? That's what I do. And then I eat it like this. Right now, burning hot. I can't do that. So I'm gonna leave it like this. Go with the soup. Let it cool down. Nope, I can't do that. It's too hot. This is a real test for my chopstick skills. It was my friend raised rabbit this year. Showed me one. I had eaten fried rabbit as a kid. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know what a rabbit stew is. Like my imagination is limiting me to trying to comprehend that. Corn's pretty good. It was too hot. This one is spicy. You use the onion, carrots, corn. Oh my god. Everybody, you should screenshot that because that's the recipe right there. My hands are full. I can't do that. This one is spicy. Like I said before, because it's just me today, so I don't mind going from here, there, jump around. If you have guests coming, and then of course you're gonna have like designated spoons or chopsticks for different ones. I just kind of like put them all together. Gosh, I ate a lot. I'm scared. How much? I really eat a lot right now. I'm shocked.
睡过最爱你的每一夜。
Very good. See, that's what I'm talking about. This is good. Is it hot in heat or hot in as in spice? A little bit both. A little bit both. Because you know things can be significantly spicy when it's hot in regards to temperature. It is delicious. It is delicious. You always put the meat in there first, and then so the veggie is extra flavorful. Yeah, this one's done too.
伤口都平复，只是不确定敢不敢再投入。再常常说习惯独立自主，当你就闯入，在随心起伏都能顺利接住。我知道我也不算好对付，周围的人爱
One thing you want to moderate is make sure the water, the soup base is good. Otherwise, too low, no can do.
我想把定义重读，不是因为怕孤独才相处爱。如果接近下一步，享受此刻的顽固，任心跳，自责偏偏飞舞，慢慢做主。心态最舒服，已经不眷恋那壮烈的分数，烦恼项目，晚餐后的散步。如今晚犯错误，我不怕明天跟你相有冲突，你会在这里将我的心关注。周围的恋爱会期待，会不安，世界变太快，怎么爱，请为我示范。如果我们要幸福，我想把定义重组，不是因为怕孤独才相处爱。如果接近下一步，享受此刻的顽固，任心跳，放肆的翩翩飞舞，要慢慢做主。
Yeah, I added some water, boiling water.
如果我们要幸福，扬起往日的祝福，敞开相爱的归路，去接触爱。如果走到下一步，别介意故事通俗，先删除人旅行的束缚。以浪漫为主，尽管犯错误，我不怕明天跟你相有冲突，你会在这将我的心关注。
Now the other thing is you could always use the remaining the remaining soup to make noodles. They are great. Not only you can put the soup in there, the noodles in there right now, but also you can save it and it won't go bad. It won't go bad. What is the yellow vegetables you just ate? That is potato.
在生命中，一个笑容的线头，一个诗的问候，是个最日常的荒谬。是这里的红，这个我也不知是靠着的寂寞，面对着不成为寂寞。
So this is not done yet. You gotta wait a little bit. I'm trying to read the comment section.
星空，只能直接高楼。予取予求，却如此深陷其中。
I love bean curd. They are so good in it. This is gonna be spicy. This is gonna be. Can you see the pepper on it? Those are the spicy pepper. I think I'm good on the meat, so I'm gonna put these in the fridge. I think I need to add a little bit more water. Don't ever forget about your sauce. These are the most important thing. You fish them out and you dip in your sauce, and that's what makes it so special.
系，看到我的老去，翻开所有回忆都是关于我和你，快要过去的夕阳褪去。月光下倒影，出我们频率，好像未来的场景里都有你。
I don't even understand why I can still keep eating. I really eat a lot. Gosh. Probably I can't eat anything tomorrow, but this is so good, so I literally just keep eating. Are these noodles or tofu strips? They are tofu strips. They're tofu strips. They look like this. Here. They look like this. And then you can peel it off. Whoop. But I'm not gonna put them in there. I've already had this entire strip myself, by myself. Gosh. In this economy, this inflation, I ate this many food. I'm like, oh my gosh. Are you eating so much because it comforted the food bowl? That's true. That's true. Hot pot is has a very special place in me because I'm always very happy to have hot pot, and I think it's the kind of dish that you don't need to be fancy. You just kind of like look a little bit messy, wear an apron, but you're just happy, and you talk with other people and your friends, and then each of you could get different veggies, could put in there. And what we like to do sometimes is to steal other people's food. We love to steal other people's food. They would say, oh, I'm going to eat that meatball. But then again, someone would like, wait, I should use my chopsticks. They'd be like, oh, this is my meatball. And the other person like, no, that's mine. They just snatch right off them.
可能你会觉得浮夸，只是我没有勇气表达，请期待是你和他，迎面而来向我击垮，我的威力没有办法实现，一分钟一秒抵达，这一次欢喜决定放弃，你世界根本没有我面对，不可一字一句，让我心有不甘的证据。有时觉得是自己游戏，我想除了你，全世界都可以放弃。黑和白是我们距离，你就会出现在我的心里。寂寞措手不及，最无可奈何的叹息，记起是单方面的决定。在那一刻，我丢失了自己。
I'm not trusting this mushroom because last time I had this mushroom, it was not fully done. So I'm just gonna let it be there forever. This guy.
回想的是悄悄话，也许下心酸咽下，可能你会觉得浮夸，只是我没有勇气表达，请期待是你和他。迎面而来向我击垮，我的威力没有办法实现，一分钟一秒抵达，这一次我的心决定放弃，你世界根本没有我面对，不可以自己。
So I think the biggest difference is a lot of the Chinese food are shared. So you have you could have 10 dishes, but everyone just share it. And in America, you order like a plate. I remember when I first came to America, I was like, I'm curious what they're eating. I really want one. Because it's like, you're in a new country and you don't know the food, right? You wanted to try different kinds. And then, but of course, you can't eat their food because they're like a single platter. So I think that's quite a difference. In China, a lot of the things are shared. You will have a bowl, and this is not rude. Like raise your bowl to approach your mouth and drink or eat like this. This is very normal. I know some people are gonna say, "Oh, this is not like very graceful." I beg to differ. I don't think so. I think this is just like people from different places of the world have different like eating habits. One thing that we don't do is we don't play with the chopsticks. So you don't play with it. But if you were talking, like you just like gently move around, that's acceptable too. I'm not quite sure about Kentucky home cooking. Because I'm talking about like different plates and people reach to put in your bowl. And the food that I had here are stewed. They're a different kind of food, and then you use like a big spoon or something, scoop them out and scoop on your plate. I think I had that. I'm not quite sure if that's the Kentucky home cooking. I'm not quite sure. When I'm at home, I think I'm going to turn this off because I am not going to. My goal is to finish this. I cannot put more stuff in there. I'd be out of my mind. I'd be eating like an hour. This is crazy. My internet is having some reactions. I think I may have temporarily lost you guys. I'm not sure. I actually answered your question. I was just not sure because the one that I saw is like they have different plates. Then you use this, scoop it out, put in your plate. That's the one that I've heard. In China, we just like eat it directly. I don't know, it's the same. The internet went out again. Oh, thank you. Thank you. 你只是我最贴心的牵绊。Can you see this one actually froze a little bit? Can you see that? That's crazy! Because of the oil in it. That's insane. I just turned off the stove. My goal right now is to finish these. This one is okay. This is insane. I've never seen this.
我说不够天才，没有那么的对白，当我心里唯一的女孩，请给我自信让自己一天一天的消失，一场一场的爱情全部是你，一场一场的惊喜，一天一天的消失。一生一生的爱情，全部都是你。
Oh, you know 火锅? Yeah, I've turned it off actually because this is plenty. I've been eating for an hour, so this is a lot. So my goal is finishing these up. I'm scared in half an hour I'm gonna explode because I ate too much. But right now I feel I can still keep going. That's crazy. This is the sweet potato. I put potato and sweet potato in it. They are particularly flavorful in火锅 or hot pot. This side is tomato. This side is spicy. I just stopped. It's been boiling for an hour. I know the apron doesn't look the best, but trust me, you would want to wear some sort of protection when you are eating hot pot because they can get you everywhere. And for those like soup base, you don't need to throw it away. You could just use it to make noodles. The noodles, I'm telling you, the noodles are gonna be, the noodles are gonna be so good. Everyone loves leftover hot pot soup noodles. This is tomato broth. This is the spicy broth. Oh no. You don't want to drink those soup. They are very salty and yeah, it could be spicy, but usually the flavor is very strong. So you don't want to drink them directly. So a second ago you saw me adding water in it because they're like right now, I don't know if you can see that, but right now it's actually very low. Now if I use a chopstick, see, it's only reached that part. See, it's not a lot of soup left because as it's boiling, of course the soup goes away, so it's going to be very salty. Originally, my plan was to put some noodles in it. Alexa, turn down the volume. Alexa, turn down the volume. Why so stupid? You're so loud. Originally, I wanted to put some noodles in it, but I really cannot finish it. I think overall I had half pack of meat because I had two different kind of meat. One is beef, one is lamb, and then I had a little bit. So I had half pound of meat, and then all these veggies. Right now, I'm gonna give myself a break because I don't want to get sick. So I do have something like really cold. You can just drink it because it's very warm here. And so yeah, I'm going to that is a lot. Yeah. So the whole point is eat the meat. So the soup base, these things that you guys are seeing right now are extremely rich and flavorful. When I'm having these veggies, this last bit of the veggie, I just took a bite of one small tiny one. They are much saltier than the one that I had to begin with. So, but the other thing is, if you have a meal that's like over an hour long, you will be shocked at how much you can actually eat. You just cannot. Oh, thank you. That's a beautiful fireworks. Have you guys? I'm actually gonna post a video right after this because go to Google. If you type in Chinese New Year, and there are fireworks and bunny fireworks. I don't know if you guys saw that or not, but that's so cute. I really like that kind of design. So you can go check out the Google thing. It's so cute. But yeah, I thought, this would be a great thing to share with you guys. Hot Pot and New Year and festivals is all about sharing the joy and celebration with many people. So I thought, yes, I can celebrate at home. I can have the meal myself or, with my friends. But then what's a better idea to share with a vaster audience, with more people to spread the joy, whether it is their part of the culture or not. I think it's wonderful to have something to look forward to and to celebrate together, because that is wonderful. 好吃，很好吃，吃完了。Not sure if you guys can understand me if I speak Chinese. I'm happy to speak Chinese as well. I can teach you a couple of words to say 春节好. So 春节好 means happy spring festival. 春节好. That's very simple. If you know how to say 你好, which is hello, so you just lose the 你, the you part, you just say 春节好. So that character, crypto, I'm not quite sure how the first one said. Howdy? 新年快乐. So that means Happy New Year. That's something you can always use. So 新年 means New Year. 新 is new. 年 is year. 快乐. Happy. Very simple. Happy Chinese New Year. The year of rabbit. Yes. The year of rabbit is so cute. I like them. Do you know? Okay, quick question for you guys. Who can tell what's next year's animal? Type it out. What's next year's animal? Nobody knows which animal it is for next year? Or you guys secretly went to Google it? Next year is the year of dragon. It's very easy to remember. Next year is the year of dragon. All right. I'm going to start putting things away. It's always a challenge to clear the aftermath of a hot pot. Oh, that's okay. That's okay. I'm not that sensitive, honestly. I do feel sometimes a lot of the culture thing, people are overly sensitive, as long as we're just having like a discussion in a respectful way, I don't mind. That's okay. But I appreciate that. Jackie Chan Dragon. Yeah, that's funny. I'm going to start putting these away because, as I mentioned to you guys, let me give close up. How do I switch the camera? I always struggle with flip camera. Okay. Did you guys see this? Can you see this? This is like it's already create like a layer of the soup because it has a lot of oil in it. So it's almost like if you don't do it, kind of like clear it out immediately, boy, it's gonna get crazy next day. It can become like a jelly looking thing. It's very crazy. You see this bit of the oil? I can't even shake it off. That's on my chopsticks. I can't shake it off. Okay, so I'm going to, yeah, the heat will make it look good again. Yeah, I know that. I'm going to take a couple of questions from you guys, and then if you have any questions for me or for this holiday, and then I'm going to clean this kind of like the hot pot situation because next day it's going to be a nightmare. Thank you for your follow. Yeah. It's so weird because right now I'm about to say goodbye and I'm seeing more people joining in the live. I feel bad. I'm trying to clean this. So how about this? If you have dishwasher or sink, oh no. So I'm going to save the soup. So I'm going to put them in a container. I cannot wash it in the dishwasher. It is too big. And the other is once I empty it out, you can see on the bottom of this pot, it has a cord. So you cannot put it in the dishwasher. Tomorrow's a nightmare because it's gonna stay on the pot and it's gonna become, you know, that kind of butter, but it's not that hard. But it's gonna dense like a really soft butter. So that's why I need to clear them out. First step, you scoop them out. How about this? I'm going to do that since you guys seem interested in seeing that. I'm just going to try to clear it out. If you have some questions, you can type in there. Once I see it, I will answer you guys. Let me grab a container. Thank you for the roses. As I showed you guys my flower, look at this. How beautiful this is. When I saw it, I was like, I want to have it. I want to have it for Spring Festival. It's so beautiful. Oh, I'm not going to throw it away for the oil because I'm going to save it to make noodles. You can throw it away, I guess, but I never throw it away because it's so good making noodles. I remember there was one day, it was funny. I remember I was making noodles, and then my roommate, he was like, "What are you making?" I was like, "Noodles." He's like, today's noodles smells different. I was like, "Well, I used the leftover from Hot Pot." And he was like, "Oh my God, can I have some?" I was like, I don't know. Do you mind? They are leftovers. I got to be honest with you. Like we were, they were like, no, we don't care. And then he was like, this is so good. So I never throw it away. Let me grab the container to get them out. This is you could just save everything and then Why all of a sudden everyone come to the live stream? Is it because of the flower? I finished up my food and then everyone came to see it. So for the people who just joined us, I was having hot pot and I just finished eating it because I've been eating them for an hour. So I gotta stop. Had I known next time I should just start a live stream with the flowers. I think the flowers are more popular than mine. 中国农历新年快乐，谢谢。It's a cooking channel. Well, it was. I was cooking it. Saw food and caught my attention. Well, I just finished my food, you guys. It's 9 o'clock on my end. I gotta finish up. I'm just packing everything here. Oh my God, people just keep coming in. Are you guys serious? I finished my food and everyone coming. Oh dear Lord. I think it's the flowers. The flowers are beckoning everyone coming here. The party just started because I finished my food. That's crazy. So I can show you what it looks like. I actually just finished eating. So let me see. So if you guys see at the end of it, it has the cord, so I cannot use. I don't know how this works. I'm scared. I think this is going to be a disaster. Oh boy. This is too big. Okay, let me show you why I can't put in the dishwasher. Look, you see the cord behind? So it has a cord. So what I do, I'll put these away. Then I usually use the paper towel to wipe it off. See that? Oh, this one is for the barbecue. It's for the grill. But, you know, it's too much for me because I've been eating here. That's just too much. I can't eat all those food. So I actually did prepare an egg here. I was going to crack on it, but I just gave up because it's too much for me. I can't finish it and I can't waste food. Love your face. Thank you. That means a lot to me. So you can see these oil once it's like stay there overnight. It's crazy. I have friends say hi from Shenyang, Hubei province. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, 实验. Sorry, I thought it's Shenyang. 实验. Yeah. I know that place. 湖北. Oh, thank you for the rose. I love roses. Usually I get them, but today I was like, when I saw this in the supermarket, I mean, these tulips, I was like, you guys see that? That's crazy. And then I was like, I need these because they look so beautiful. Do you guys love the Miley's new song? I can buy myself flowers, something like that. Oh, you were considering moving there. Oh, yeah, I think I like Kentucky. I mean, I just don't understand on the internet. I always see people saying bad things about Kentucky. But then again, so I come from China. I don't know a whole lot about this province, these states. That's why I made that video because I like it here. I think people are so nice. They're so friendly. And I like it. It's a beautiful place, wonderful schools. I love Sifang Mountain. Oh yeah, Hubei province. Hubei province is a beautiful place. Are you in a big city? So I studied and worked in Beijing when I was in China. So that is a big place. But I think I enjoy the charm that Kentucky offers because it's a different vibe. You know what I mean? It's different. Like, here's something you guys gonna think is funny. I kid you not. So I went to Paris, not the fancy Paris, just the Paris near Paris in Kentucky, that Paris. So I went there with my friend, and then we were on a road trip. So we got there super early before the sun rises. And then in the early morning, I saw the stars. I know it's such a simple thing, right? But here's the thing. So I saw the stars, and I haven't seen the stars with my bare eyes because the big cities, the light, this and that, you just don't see them, So I was just like looking at the sky. I was like, oh, this is crazy. And I was jumping up and down, and my friend just looked at me, just like, why are you acting like this? What? I was like, I don't remember when was the last time I see the stars on the sky with my bare eyes. Last time was when I was a little girl with my dad, and we were just like, it's summertime, we're just lying there and then look at the stars, and that was it. I want to go visit Yunxi County. I haven't been to Yunxi before. Come to Canada and see the Northern Lights, Aurora. I know. I do want to see that. I mean, it's because of pandemic, right? I mean, yes, of course, travels are good right now, but I mean, that's the reason why we stopped traveling across the world. I know. I mean, I just saw that comments of yours about, Kentucky, consider poor, this and that. I know economic development is very important, right? But then again, we're living in this society. If you can find happiness at the place where you live, if you are happy with the people around you, and you can find inner peace, I think that's more important than economic growth. Because, for example, when I was in China, the green comet in the sky tonight, you may be able to see it tonight. Oh, really? I'll look it up. But back to what I've just said. For example, when I was in Beijing, I love that city. It's beautiful. It's great. And my work was great, awesome. I had graduated from great schools. But sometimes I feel a little bit like a sense of loneliness because it's such a big city, Every day I see thousands of people. if not 10,000, because all you need to do is just hop on the subway. Hop on the subway, you see everybody, but nobody give a f. You know what I mean? Like people just walk in and then go do their thing. So it's good. The career wise, it's good. Economy, of course, booming, but you know, I think it's very important to find the inner peace. Oh, really? Comes once every 50,000 years? I don't know that. It must because today is the Chinese Spring Festival. I'm just gonna stew and take that credit. Oh, I'm gonna show you guys something else. I did a great job or I totally bombed it. But let me wipe my hands and I'm gonna show you my yogurt. I hope it's not terrible because it could be. And considering I'm live, if it's terrible, I just have to own it. I don't know. Here, let me show you. Is this bad? I couldn't tell. I made some yogurt. So it just shows end. Nobody starves here. Inner peace is the best of love. Yeah, I know, right? I'm going to put my phone back where it is. And I'm going to find a spoon. And I'm going to figure out if this is a disaster and a complete waste of time. Alexa, next song. I'm suspicious.
同时间上班，同时间睡觉，同样的晚餐，同样的车上，同一部电影，全同一排坐好。
It's a little bit weird. I don't know. But it's not bad. This is my yogurt. I think apart from the I think my internet. I think my internet was not going very well. So my yogurt, I think it works, but it's not very sweet for some reason. But anyway, I wanted to thank you guys for joining me, and I really appreciate everyone who joined me and hear the stories and sing this. And happy Chinese New Year, everybody. Bye.
把自己顾好，没时间争吵，一脸上线就傻笑。